Well, hey friends, it's a hot day in the Comox Valley. It's 26 degrees outside, and I am doing what I do best, and that's finding the shade so that we can keep Betty's temperature low. We need to remember that it takes 10 minutes once a vehicle is closed up to increase by 10 degrees. So in Canada, I'm in British Columbia, 26 degrees outside means once we've closed up, that's 37 degrees. Now, once your vehicle gets that hot, the other issue is trying to actually cool it down. This is where trying to hang out in shade is an asset, so that once nighttime comes, the infrastructure of your vehicle, your rig, has not also held on to the heat of the day. So, as somebody that is a vehicle dweller, shade is your friend. Shade is also your friend in keeping your vehicle cool, pending what you are keeping in your vehicle. I am somebody that does have makeup, although I'm not always wearing my makeup. I have makeup and I have perfume, and both of those are not heat friendly. So I do little tricks like wrapping things in tin foil, keeping them in cooler bags to help just a little, and keeping them low to the floor, as low to the ground as I can, to also keep them cool. So a couple little tips and tricks. I was really out because Hope, the trailer, by midday she becomes 25, and although she's equipped with air conditioning, I am not really a fan of air conditioning. I do use it once I go back in the evening to help bring her temperature down, but that artificial cold doesn't feel right on my body either. But the point really of this was to talk about my upcoming travels and leaving Vancouver Island and exploring the province and going via the way of Squamish, Whistler Pemberton, up and around, hit Cache Creek. Then I was gonna go up Williams Lake, Quesnel, then go in to go to Barkerville, come back out, head up to Prince George, and then go through and go through all the towns to hit Prince Rupert, the ocean. So it's going to be an adventure, and how I'm trying to set myself up to succeed is to find out what towns have Walmarts. I remember being a kid, and I was raised by a single parent, and she would take us on road trips, and there wasn't the luxury of the internet and Walmarts where you could get cheap stuff, and you also knew for absolute certain what you were going to get. You would go to a town and you wouldn't know what you were getting, where you were getting it from. So try to use places like Walmart and Dollarama to my advantage. I also look to see if a town has a recreation center, like a pool, so that you could pay to have a swim, but just go to shower for your showering needs. So yeah, I'm excited, but nothing's really gonna get going until my disability payment comes in, unless for some miraculous reason tires are paid off and somebody just wants to randomly pay for the ferry for Betty and I to cross. So for now, we're just waiting on temperatures to drop just a wee little bit so we can do the things we need to do to her, such as redress her vinyl, like to do that. I'd like to make the window shade. I'd like to get a soffit to stick under the mattress. I would like to go to a laundromat so I can wash all of my bigger blankets, so we're starting on a fresh start. All of these things require a little bit of cash. Anyways, I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you're keeping cool wherever you are, and you're also keeping safe.